What did you just say?
What are you right now sitting out here doing?
I'm minding my own business. What are you doing?
I don't think you are minding your own business.
Okay, what do you think I'm doing?
I'm not really sure, but
Okay, you figure it out. I'm probably where I live. Okay, so I'm probably at my house where I live. Got it. You feel good? Did you do what you needed to do?
what the f are you doing right now?
I'm standing outside my house. You're standing outside of my house.
Why are you standing outside of your house doing what you're doing?
I don't think that's any of your concern, what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing something.
Why don't you go back to your house and I'll be at my house?
You sound like an idiot.
You walked over from your house standing in front of me at my house
Yeah,
trying to tell me I'm an idiot?
Absolutely, I did.
Okay, good job.
So what are you doing?
I think I'm doing none of your business. Bye.
What's good, fellas? I've got some wild clips today, but before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button if you want more of these videos, comment your thoughts down below, and make sure you stick around to the end, because the last clip is straight up insane. Let's jump straight into it.
And I need to get out of here. It doesn't work like that. It takes days. I want to talk to the manager. Okay, 1 second. Hi, how can I help you? What the f is your problem? I just my problem.
I'm not on your line. Look, I can't reach you from here. I can't reach you. Have you ever seen my videos? Well, I'll tell you what, man. I do a really good job of hiding the background on my video, but I'm gonna make sure they see you on this one. I'm not anywhere near your line. Look I can't reach you. I can't even reach you. Eyeballing you, what are you talking about? I'm not videoing you. Oh my God. Well, I appreciate this conversation because you just gave me a lot of views. You what? What's that? I'm not in front of your line. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna come right over by you. I have every right to be fishing here. Do you know that it's illegal to harass a legally fishing angler? Cast to me. Dude, cast to me. Can you reach me? You can't come close to me. Cast to me. If you can reach me, I'll move. Cast to me. If you can reach me, I'll go to another spot. You're not moving your muskie bait. You got a live bait sitting out there in the middle of the summer to kill one of those muskies. Great job. You're the one that's saying stuff. I wasn't saying stuff. How many views this is gonna get now for me? I appreciate it.
She's screaming across the water like she holds the deed to the entire lake in her back pocket. It's wild how she fabricates a problem just because a man is existing in her general vicinity without asking permission.
I wish all men were feminists like you.
Right, here's that check for you, sir. Second of all, how dare you assume that because I'm a man that I'm going to be paying for this whole dinner? Women are fully capable of paying for themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to split the bill between you two then?
Actually, why don't we do this so we can really drive this point home for you because you're giving me very misogynistic vibes right now. Leave the entire bill and she will pay for the entire thing because she is a strong, independent woman who does not need a man to provide for her. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess.
In that case, here's the check, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is expensive.
Oh, you got it.
Are you gonna help me?
Absolutely not. As a feminist man, I don't want to imply that you can't defend yourself just because you're a woman.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, relationship. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
All right. I'm dating a conservative.
She loves the idea of a sensitive ally until he stops acting like a walking wallet and treats her like an actual equal. It's hilarious because this is exactly what they asked for, but they can't handle the reality of it. She went running back to tradition the moment she realized independence has a price tag.
Got her not too long ago meeting up my man.
Weren't just in there tried to make a purchase for $3,000 and it got declined?
No.
And so what they just told me was it was you that made the purchase and then you exited the store, stood over here.
Looking at a bag.
Yeah, looking at a bag.
I came back, I met my man.
Right.
Came back.
The card that was used in that transaction was stolen.
She's been kind of hitting on me to get a bag for a little while. So then she's giving me this. I'm going to give her a bag. And the reason why I said because I'm totally against spending this much money on a bag. So she talks me into it and I do it. So now, that's just because of my own principles. I never spend this much money on a bag or whatever.
Right.
So I go and I buy the bag. It has nothing to do with the previous stuff.
Being detained, right, for an investigation, okay?
to be so
tried
much.
to be.
I'm not resisting.
Turn
Why
around.
are you hurting my
Turn
arm
around.
so bad though?
I'm not your call.
What?
I'm not your one phone call.
What do you mean?
I said it clear.
What do you mean, babe? You can't record me?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going home. You're running around stealing shit with credit cards.
I didn't mean to. I just found it and it was a stupid decision.
Yep, it was.
They're taking me to jail.
I don't know how I can help you.
Bail me out tomorrow?
No, call your dad.
They can't help me, babe.
The audacity to ask him for bail money right after she almost got him booked as an accomplice is actually insane. She treats men like insurance policies, there to pay for the bag and clean up the mess when she gets caught. He made the only right move. Record everything, protect your freedom, and let her daddy deal with the monster he created.
Watch my husband set the bar so high, y'all can't even reach it. Well, let's take a look at how high you set the bar as his wife.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy.
Nav's not her husband. That's not his name. And you know what's crazy? Is that this is what he thought about his wife before they got married.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
So you lied to him and you've humiliated him in front of millions. The least you could do is cover up and not dress like a...
She secured the bag by selling him a fantasy, and now he has to look his boys in the eye knowing he got played. He thought he was unlocking a rare achievement, but turns out he was just the only one goofy enough to pay admission for a free show.
I used to be gay. A lot of people don't know that. I was in a marriage with a woman for 11 years. I was the man. So when it comes down to it, no, I did not get appreciated. I barely got loved. It was horrible. So that is why some men come out here and be just doing their own thing, don't even care, because, bruh, the experience was shit. No woman is just out here trying to help her man. She expects her man to just do for her. And it dawned on me, like, when women were growing up, I don't know one woman that was raised to know how to treat a man. I don't. I know that when I was being raised up, and the people around me that was being raised up, our mamas taught us to pay attention what to look for in a man. Pay attention to how or what he has, 6 figures, a car, a house. Nobody taught us how to love him. Nobody taught us how to take care of him when he's down. Nobody taught a woman how to nurture their man the correct way. We were just taught to look. We were just nurturers by nature. Nobody was taught how to nurture no man.
It's funny how quickly the entitlement becomes unbearable when you're the one footing the bill and getting zero gratitude in return. She just admitted the quiet part out loud. They're raised to audit your bank account, not to actually care about the guy attached to it.
Fire sometimes though.
Okay, put it.
I don't know how to put it out.
Stomp on it.
I want to let it go.
Then let it go.
It's burning my fingers.
Oh my gosh, put it up.
Because I don't know how to put it out.
Stomp on it. Put it down and stomp on it.
I don't know how.
Then, or let it go then. Pick one. Pick one.
Stomp it out for me.
Pick one.
Stomp it
Let it go or put it out.
Stomp it out for me.
Put it
Josiah,
down then.
It's too strong now. The whole thing's burning.
Let it go.
How?
Let it go.
You believe in me?
Let it go or put it out. Pick one.
What if we cause a fire? Josiah. Now you
She is literally cooking her own skin and still waiting for a man to authorize the solution. If things ever go south, leave her behind because she's going to ask the zombies to wait while she figures out how to run.
I mean, men, generally speaking, can do things women can't do.
What things?
I don't know, be geniuses, lift heavy shit, fight in wars. I don't know, name it. Be a leader.
Oh, so you think wars are a good idea?
That's not the question.
Thinking like those inventions or those things you said, or leaders. There are a lot of female leaders in the world. You know that?
Not really. There's the rare, there's the rare one, but not really. And there's like there's almost never been a female genius.
You know why?
Yes, I do know why.
Okay, why?
Well, it's just an IQ thing. Women and men are about the same.
It?
Yeah, this is well documented. Men and women have the same average IQ, but as far as outliers, men are like outliers. There's like the rare guy with 180 IQ or something.
You know why?
Because of oppression? Is it because they were oppressed?
I never said that.
You're absolutely right. Then why?
Because women, they were not educated for
So oppressed, exactly what I thought you were going to say.
They were not allowed to have a job. They were not allowed to do anything without a man's permission. And
That's not true. And also, having a job doesn't make you a genius.
Bro, she said, name it, like she was ready for a debate, then froze the second he actually named stuff. She really tried to speed run feminism with zero prep, just spamming oppression like it was a cheat code.
A genius is something you're just...
said that. Why are you adding emotion to it?
It's not emotion, that's a fact. Geniuses are born, they're not made.
It's because nobody will listen to you if you're a woman 100 years ago.
I don't really agree with that, but...
Why not?
Well, I don't think women just never spoke. It's not that cut and dry. But they had a secondary role. They didn't have a primary role in social conversations or politics, which is the way that it should be. It's not that they should like have duct tape on their mouth. And it's not like we should live like Muslims. But Christian societies where women take a secondary role seem to be better. I mean, look at it right now. The last, 80 years, we've given women the same equal voice as men, and they're doing worse than they've ever done. They're less happy. They're having less children later. They are confused because the state tells them that they need to have jobs and be boss babes. And then by the time they're 35, they're childless and they're single and they've had sex with a bunch of dudes and nobody wants them, or they're single moms. And it's because they were told to pursue a career rather than the actual natural proclivities that women are born with, which is to be nurturers and mothers and things of that nature. It's not like it should be against the law for women to work, but I think that if the natural roles of men and women were incentivized from the highest levels down, people would be a lot happier.
They traded families for cubicles and protection for anxiety meds, all to serve a corporate boss who would replace them in a week. It's the biggest scam in history, and deep down, they know they got ripped off.
I'm being so serious. The next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets a sleepover and before he gets my clothes off. Okay, I'm being so for real right now because here's the thing. As soon as you spend the night with a man, not even doing anything, they stop asking you out on dates. Then, once you sleep with them, they don't want anything to do with you anymore, which, like, whatever. I'm tired of men sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do that in the past, but like I'm done. I'm seriously done. Like hookup culture is fun for like 5 minutes. I miss connection. I miss having feelings. I miss being yearned for. I miss yearning. I can't just keep getting obsessed with a man for a week or two and then moving on to the next one. It's too exhausting and it's honestly like mentally draining. So seriously, the next guy that enters my life, he has to take me on 3 dates. Not sleepovers, not hang outside his apartment. He has to take me to in-person public activity dates, whether it's dinner, whether it's going on a walk, something. I am tired of a man being like, let's go on 1 date and then you can come over and you can just come over every time you want to hang out. No. What happened to romance? I want romance. Anyways, celibacy era is going great so far. So good.
It's amazing how the price goes up only after the product has been heavily used. She admits she gave it up easy for years, but now that she's burnt out and damaged, the next guy has to pay a premium for the leftovers. That isn't a celibacy era, that is just bad marketing for a business that's already going under.
One of my friends cheated on her boyfriend, and we're just like strictly friends, right? But she was like, hey, when are you going to take me on a date? Me? Take you on a date? And she's like, yeah, why not? I'm not going to date you. He's like, what's wrong with me? And I'm like, you just cheated on your last boyfriend. Oh, well, he deserved it. Just break up with him. Nobody deserves that. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't cheat on you. Did you tell that to him? Did you go in there and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to cheat on you? Was that the expectation is that you're not going to cheat on me? What are we talking about? Sometimes I think being labeled as a cheater is being worse than being labeled as a felon. Well, because if you're a felon, we can get you another job, hon. We can find you another job there, baby. If you're a cheater, we're going to find you another man. Maybe. And maybe it's not the one that you want. Maybe it's not the guy that you want. Or girl. Just speaking from my perspective. And I know people can change. I'm not saying that they can change. But maybe I'm not here to stick around and find out. Maybe, been burned a couple times. I'm sorry. You have to prove it. You have to earn it. And she ain't earned it.
Bro, the audacity is insane. She cheats on her man and somehow still thinks she's unlocked girlfriend privileges with someone else. That's the type of confidence you only get from never facing a real consequence in your life.
You want to get rid of this simp mentality that you have, right? I implore you to work in a female-dominant field for a year, preferably 2, right? So when you do that, what's going to end up happening is all your simp thoughts are going to be gone. You're going to see when she's being honest, when she's trying to manipulate you, or when she's just being a victim. Because a woman's #1 tool throughout everything, with men, with women, especially with men, is victimhood. Because most men are simps, and most men will do anything to sleep with a woman or get the opportunity to even talk to her, right? So I will give you an example of what happened to me when I was working in a women's shelter. Now, mind you, my entire life I've worked in female-dominant fields. Even now I work in a female-dominant field. I love women. And one of the reasons why I get along with women so well is because I understand them. And I know if I'm put in a precarious situation, I have my phone, right? I have two phones. I have my phone, and what I do is I use it and I record in the background. So, I used to be an assistant manager at a women's shelter. I applied for the position. They looked at my name and they thought it was a woman's name. My name is Chima, right? So I came and they're like, oh, you're a guy, but you're the best option available out of all the other candidates. You want the job? I said, okay, I'll take the job. So I've seen the most evil, most vindictive humans in my entire life in this women's shelter. I seen one woman while I twisted open the cap of medicine to give to her. We're supposed to count the meds beforehand, which is what I did, right? All I did, plain and simple, I turned my neck for a few seconds to get a tissue. She gave me back the container of medicine. She was supposed to take 1 pill. I counted it again. Tell me why 15 pills were missing.
Man, the way he set this up had me thinking he was about to tell some light workplace drama. Then he drops 15 pills missing like it's a plot twist. You can tell this dude has been through actual chaos, not the TikTok therapy kind.
I brought her into the office. I said, hey, yo, please, I don't want to have to call the police on you. Please, I'm begging you. Just give me the pills and we can just move on with it. She's like, I didn't do anything. You're a liar. I said, listen, I did a count beforehand. Please, I don't want to have to call the police on you. Just give me the pills so I can put them back and we can call it a day. She said, no, you're a liar. This, that, I said, okay, cool. Luckily, we also have cameras everywhere. And luckily, I have my voice recorder, and I recorded how many pills were there with my voice before I gave you the container. So there's no game to be played here. I'm calling the police. She said, please don't, right? So what did she do? She called her family to the shelter, and she got her 8-year-old daughter, because she couldn't be around her family because she has a criminal record and she is narcotics. And she got her daughter to the front door, told her to knock on the door, and told her to say, hey, please, don't call the police on my mommy. I love my mom. I'm like, wow, what a vindictive, evil bitch. Instead of just giving me the pills so I can put them back in the container and lock them up, you're going to use your child so you can manipulate me?
It's actually scary how calculated that is. She knows she's caught on camera, so she drags an 8-year-old into a felony situation just to pull on his heartstrings. She isn't sorry she stole the meds. She's just using the kid as a human shield because she knows most men have a soft spot for children.
Called the police ASAP. The minute I called the police, she grabbed her stuff, she ran out the building, right? Vindictive, evil, manipulative, used her own kid just so she can get a fix, so she can try to guilt me into stopping myself from calling the police. Another example, right? While I was working at that women's shelter. So there was a bunch of women there. Obviously, I was cool with, because, you know, you have to be cool with women to work with women for as long as I've been working with them, right? There's just one elderly lady. We were so cool. We were really cool, right? I knew she had a drug problem, but she quit for about 6-7 years, right? And every day I'll be like, hey, yo, let's get you into an actual apartment. We can get you something really good. You can enjoy the rest of your days in an actual apartment. You stop taking. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Congratulations. She said, don't worry. I'll never go back. I'm proud of everything. I'm proud of the position that we're in, etc. So I said, cool. So one day she came to the office and she was like, oh, I'm finally ready. I'm finally ready to go and get an apartment. So we sat down with each other. We started looking for apartments and how much aid the government would give her. The government gave her enough aid for her to get a luxury apartment in a very quiet and peaceful area, right? So she filled out all the paperwork after I printed it out for her. I put down what I needed to put down there. And it took but 2 weeks for her to get solidified into that apartment after the paperwork was done. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to guarantee that apartment. What ended up happening the day before she was supposed to leave, right? And it hurts me to this day. She got up one night, it was around 1 a.m. and she said, hey, I'm excited for tomorrow. I can't sleep. I can't focus. I need to go get a cig and smoke. She said, all right, I'll let you go smoke your cig, right? She went to the back. I told her, go to the back, smoke your cig. I told management beforehand, they said, you're all good. So she was there for like 10 minutes, right? I looked, 10 minutes, everything was fine. So I checked the camera again 2 minutes later. She disappeared. She's nowhere to be seen on the camera.
He did all the heavy lifting, secured her a luxury spot most working men can't even afford, and she threw it all away in 10 minutes. It's brutal because he actually cared, but it's a reminder that you can't save people from themselves. She had a golden ticket out of hell and traded it for one last hit.
I checked everywhere. I checked every room I can check. She was nowhere to be found, right? I called management. I said, hey, she disappeared from the premises. They said, listen, you didn't do anything wrong. You called us beforehand. You did everything you were supposed to. Cool. I was shattered. I was heartbroken. I was like, why? So anyway, because my camera cut off. I'm driving home. I'm angry. He even shed a thug tear, right? I was like, damn, I can't believe you just vanished like that. Especially after we got so close to everything and I put in all that work for her. I drove past the gas station. There's a dealer at the gas station, right? And I found her at the gas station while I was passing by. And I drove by her real slow. And I seen him and her exchange. He had a rock in his hand. You know what type of rock. She had some money and she did a transaction. I'm like, dang, why? Right? And she never came back to the shelter, bro. Even though we already got her a place. She never came back. Just betrayed my trust.
He's over here hurt, but he really just got a front row seat to why you don't play savior. You can hand them the keys to the kingdom, but if they are committed to self-destruction, they will climb out the window to get back to the gutter.
Another example. There was this beautiful black girl, right? Beautiful, about 25 years old, right? She was bipolar. She already had 6 kids at the age of 25, right? Gave all kids up for adoption. 6 kids. So she was on her own, right? And she was living at the shelter. And she knew what she was doing. I know we're supposed to say, oh, but people with mental disorders, they never know what's going on, whatever. She knew what she was doing, right? She would never arrive on curfew, right? Never arrive on curfew. She'd be in and out. I have to keep writing it up. One day I just said to her, I said, yo, this is a really nice shelter. Really nice. Everyone here is kind. Everyone here is polite. We spend $1,000 a week filling up the pantry with food and making sure that the fridge is full and there's steak in there and there's chicken in there and you can cook yourself. You are granted this amazing opportunity. You don't want to have a job. You're not trying to get your own place. You're not trying to do anything. Why? And then she just said, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, I'm out here trying to look out for you. If you ever want to sit down and work on getting an apartment, work on getting a job or something, we can do that. But why is it that you keep wasting everyone's time, right? And she hated me ever since, right? One day I turned my neck, right? And she just glaring at me. So I just smile at her. I just go like this. I smile at her, right? And she started doing that for about 2 weeks straight. One day, she grabbed the pot and she started charging at me, right?
She's eating free steak, dodging every responsibility, and the second he suggests she actually level up, she tries to take him out with kitchenware. It just goes to show that you can't fix someone who views accountability as a personal attack.
I just looked at her and I smiled and I dodged it, right? And then the other girl, because this woman's shelter, was behind her. She's like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you after him with a pot? So then she started attacking her with the pot. And then I ended up calling the police. And then she told the police that I touched her, right? And the women behind her were like, yo, we were all right here. He didn't do anything. He did absolutely nothing. You chased after him with a pot, right? And she ended up being put in like a mental facility for like 2 weeks, etc. And I was like, yo, she was willing to destroy my livelihood just because I told her, hey, yo, We can work on getting your life together. You don't have to be a jerk. All right, you can sit down with me and you can get your life together if you want. She took it as disrespect. She took it as rude. She took it as too abrasive, and she tried to destroy my life. Point is, you sit down with women enough. You work with women for a year to 2 years, you will truly see how evil and vindictive they can be, especially as a man, and how their favorite tool is victimhood. Have a phone with you. Have something you can just click record to be safe, and just make sure that you're able to contact the police or whatever and save the recordings, because you'll never know when they say that this person did something or that person did something. And always have text message evidence before you hang out with them, and before you sleep with them, say it in the text message.
She knew exactly which lie would ruin him, and she dropped it without blinking just to be petty. If those witnesses weren't there, he'd be in a cell right now while she played the victim. Always keep the camera rolling, because the truth doesn't matter if you can't prove it.
I'm HIV positive, right? And this is just a PSA to those that are not HIV positive. Disclosure is my choice. When I disclose and how I disclose and who I disclose to is up to me. I find it so crazy how people are telling me that I need to disclose before I go on a date, that I need to disclose before I kiss somebody.
Did I hear that correctly? Shorty, you better disclose that you got HIV before you kiss somebody? What the f is wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your sanity? The arrogance to come online to say that you don't have to disclose your condition? Shorty, you're gonna put yourself in a life-threatening situation. No bull. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear none of the people talk about, oh, well, you can't really, depending on what type of treatment she has, you can't contract it if she kisses you. I don't give a f. A broad better tell me the first link before the first link, nigga. Before, like, while we on the talking stage, I'm not gonna lie. She better tell me that she got HIV, my nigga. You better tell me something. I'll be damned, my nigga.
Bro, she really said disclosure is my choice. Like she's talking about her favorite color, not an incurable disease. That level of confidence is wild. You don't get to surprise drop a life-altering illness like it's part of the getting to know you phase.
Yeah, that's her. What the f is this? Get the f back, nigga. The f you me getting back to my fucking car, you stupid dumb? I'm driving to get in the back. Nah. You want her to sit? Bro, come on, gang. I don't give a f. Yo, get in the f back. You're doing the moves. You're doing the moves.
Friendship. I know they had time to sort the seating arrangements before this. I cannot imagine getting Rosa parked by my best friend in my own car. I'm not gonna lie, everyone in this video is actually wrong. The girl is tripping by opening the door, the driver is tripping by telling the car owner to get in the back seat, and the owner is tripping by saying it's his car in front of the girl. As far as how to remedy this, the couple would have to become a couple of foot soldiers. The owner cannot get in the back. The couple has to walk off holding hands or something. Mans has to explain to his girl why they are now riding around on several legs or do something. The disrespect with getting in the back at this stage would be unrecoverable. The only way the owner can retain his pride and keep everyone in the car is if he makes the current driver get in the back while his girl sits up front with him.
He really tried to demote the owner of the vehicle to cargo status just to keep a girl happy. That is the ultimate simp betrayal, selling out your boy's dignity for a shot at some action. The ride ends right there. Snatch the keys and let them walk, because that friendship is officially out of gas.
That you need to be making at least 130K a year, and you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make 130K or more, then you are out of my game. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make, and you need to have enough space for my kids? So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're gonna be dating me.
Get out of my car. The fuck up. Nah, go ahead. Yeah, get out the car.
She treated the date like a job interview for an unpaid stepfather position, complete with a salary cap and vehicle requirements. Demanding a stranger finance a family he didn't create isn't dating. It's a rescue mission looking for a sponsor. He fired her immediately because he realized he was being recruited to pay for another man's legacy.
Don't let the innocent act fool you. When a woman says, I didn't realize, or I didn't mean it like that, she knew exactly what she was doing. When she plays dumb, it's a strategy. She doesn't have to accept accountability, and she keeps control. It's how she avoids confrontation without admitting fault. If she disrespects you or crosses a line, it shouldn't be as easy for her as just tilting her head, softening her tone, and telling you you're overthinking it. Translation, she doesn't like being called out, so she's downplaying it. This tactic works on men who want peace more than clarity. You convince yourself you're being dramatic, and she keeps getting away with the same behavior. Over time, that chips away at your confidence because you stop trusting your intuition. If something feels off, trust that. It probably was off. A woman who respects you will not hide behind confusion if something upsets you. She will take ownership. Stop letting people manipulate you. Trust your gut and trust your logic.
Bro, this is the oldest trick in the book. The "oh, I didn't know" voice magically activates every time she gets caught, never before. Women don't get amnesia when they want something, only when they're dodging responsibility.
I don't mean to be nosy, but the neighbors arguing. Oh. He called her cheating. Oh my. That's the neighbor. He caught her cheating. And he took her phone, but she want her phone back. Me and Bubbles, she woke us up. She tweaking. How you wake me on my nap though? Like, dang. She's tweaking. Oh my God.
That's it for this one. If you're rocking with the videos, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss a video. I'll catch you in the next one.